Welcome to the house that Rockne built. Leahy turned into legacy, Parsegan renovated, and Holtz restored. Notre Dame Stadium, the home of the Fighting Irish. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just... end zone. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field, he can see he had him. He completes it for the first down.
Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. On second down, he's looking downfield. Quickly complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Flips it out to the back. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Comes out throwing on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I know it wasn't an interception, but a lot of times tips and deflections leads to interceptions. Great job by the defender getting his mitt on the football.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He wants to throw here on second down. This time he's got it. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football, and they were able to possess. The entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Wide receiver shows motion. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it and fires to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
What a play by the safety. Really good understanding. Like, listen, if I'm going to sit back and I'm going to play cover 2 and I'm a free safety, I'm free to go get that thing. But I got to see the route. I got to see the wide receiver breaking, understanding the quarterback's throwing the football. And as soon as that hand separates from the other hand, I'm breaking on it. Does a great job breaking on it and making the catch.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. At the 40, there he goes. Running toward the tape. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races. snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Hard running there. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
On the option. He'll pitch it. Smashes ahead. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking for a man, it's Allard. Got the quick pass. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll immediately call timeout.
QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The run to the left. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ford. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air, it's Leonard. Going up top. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Rides to the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. He'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Coming up.
So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. On 4th down, flexing that muscle in the run game. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
The option look. He'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame lines up quickly. On the option. He'll toss it. At midfield, he's got room. And he breaks into the open. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
Now, I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. These corners going to give them some space.
third quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 14, Notre Dame 7.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Back to pass, it's Leonard. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. String him out. I got to make him to get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run from the shotgun. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Looking downfield, it's Allard. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Going up top on first down. It's caught. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Motion from the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Grabs it in the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
They'll run the option. Now the toss. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Now on the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did its job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. He'll bring it out. It's Ford. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Snags it on the right. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. He wants to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and they had a chance in the end zone, and he just couldn't come up with it, and that's going to do it. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.